So we are getting ready to enter the holiday season, which means a lot of new games are going to be sold as well as consoles. And no doubt a lot of people are going to be going to the store looking to pick up a new PlayStation 4. And there's currently two main models that are out there. You've got a 500 gigabyte model as well as a 1 terabyte model. Now, as big as games are these days, I can tell you that 500 gigabytes is going to fill up really fast. And so a lot of people are going to be leaning probably towards that 1 terabyte model. But I wanted to warn you that you probably actually want to stay away from that one, and here's why. A few weeks ago, Sony launched a new PlayStation 4 model, and there's a few differences. And it turns out that the 1 terabyte models are using the old PlayStation 4, whereas the 500 gigabyte ones are using the newer one. So here's some of the differences between the two. A couple are cosmetic. It actually has mechanical buttons on the front so that you can now see the eject and power buttons. It also did away with the glossy plate at the top of the PS4, so it's now all an entire matte finish. And that glossy plate, I can tell you, shows a lot of scratches if you don't clean it with the right type of cloth. But the main differences are on the inside. So it's got a new motherboard, and so it's 10% lighter. Which, probably doesn't make a whole lot of difference unless you're running marathons with it. But it does save 36% more power when in rest mode, and it uses 25% less power when it's actually running games. And, that's a pretty big drop as far as power consumption goes. So you're going to save a little bit of money on your electric bill, but that also means that it's running cooler and it's running quieter. And you can find some people on the web whose thermal paste has already dried out due to the heat from the PlayStation 4. And I can tell you, you put my hand over the PlayStation whenever it's been running for a little bit, and it gets a little toasty over there. So I can also attest that the PlayStation sounds like a jet plane sometimes taking off in my room. It's so loud. So both of those qualities would be something that's welcome for a lot of people. And it also has a redesigned Blu-ray drive. And if you still need more space for games, which I'm sure a lot of you will, you can still go buy a hard drive and install it into your PS4. And honestly, it'd probably come out better as far as pricing is concerned, especially if you're looking around Black Friday or something. Unfortunately, you still can't add an external hard drive to the PS4 like you can with the Xbox One. But, if you're worried about taking your PS4 apart and installing a new hard drive, there are tons of tutorials out there on how to do it, and honestly, it's pretty straightforward, so I don't think you have too much to worry about. And this may actually be a way for Sony to try to get rid of some of those older PS4 models by enticing people with a bigger storage device. But I did want to warn you, because I think that if most people know what they're leaving the store with, they would rather leave with a system that's more energy efficient, quieter, cooler, and newer. So if you're not sure about which model you're buying, just make sure that you're checking the packaging. And there are two main models out there. There's the CUH 1200 and the CUH 1100. Just make sure that you're picking up the 1200. So post below, would you be interested in a bigger hard drive or a newer system? That does it for me, the Red Dragon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.